What's up, everyone? This is Big Boss Cal from 83. Yeah, this is gonna be my topic. I don't think anybody's ever talked about this before. You know what irritates me? I mean, I hate when people say because they are so-called sexually experienced and been in like 1,000 relationships and stuck their dick in 1,000 holes, 1,000 plus, and I hate when women say they've been penetrated and had 1,000 dicks in their booty hole. That means because of that, and they have done every sinful thing that will send them straight to hell, that goes against morals and goes against nature, that they think because they have done all these sick things that they just, you can't tell them anything. They are so knowledgeable about the dating scene, about relationships, yet these motherfuckers they either never been married, or they've been married, or they had an ugly divorce, but they know so damn much, and they use that as a ad hominem to people who live true force loneliness, who live TFL, and it really fucking pisses me off. Yeah, I'm not gonna mention her name, but I'll show you this. The person I'm talking about, well, you haven't been in a relationship. First of all, bitch, and any female who talks that dumb shit. First of all, like I said many times, that I did not have the opportunity to have a relationship because I was denied that. I was denied a life over and over again. And you women know you did that. You cheated me out of a life. So you cheated me out of possible relationships. There's only, when I look back, there's only like, out of my 26 going on 27 years, and that's gonna be, I'm unfortunately 27, and I still don't have nobody in my fucking life. On June 16th, I'll turn 27. I still don't have nobody in my life, and I'll likely spend the summer alone again. And you can talk that dumb shit like I chose to be dateless. I chose to be alone. Like anybody chose that one. Like I chose TFL. You don't choose TFL. It is forced upon you. It is you are asexually raped without no Vaseline. First of all, I cannot choose the relationship I want and without the woman say so. Women have all the choices. Hell, even a fat ugly bitch can get a guy. You know why? Because guy has more of a heart than a woman would ever have. Because guy has more of a heart than a woman would ever have. Because guy has more of a heart than a woman would ever have. Because a guy has more of a heart than a woman will ever have. Men have more of a heart and more forgiving and more understanding of hardships and shortcomings and more forgiving of flaws than women are. So that's why you women will never go without. So just like Katie Piper, who had acid thrown at her face, and I watched the YouTube video and I watched the comments, and there were guys talking about they will still hit it because they think because she's like ugly that they can get some ass now. Now she's not gonna put her fucking guard up. Like she's gonna fucking lower it. It's like she's gonna like lower her standards. Like she's gonna like now she's gonna be open to giving y'all motherfuckers the time of day since half her face was burnt off from having sulfuric acid thrown on her face. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Not really. You're gonna be like it's like basically you're like the dick break in case of emergency. So women, no matter if she's ugly or just fucked up looking, they can still have a guy in her life. It doesn't matter if she's a few pounds overweight. It doesn't matter if she's broke and has nothing and no cent to her name. Nothing. Zero. Nada. And whatever flaw, she could be crazy and mentally ill, she can still have somebody in her life. She can still have somebody in her life. Well, if the situation's in reverse with the man, he's asked the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Because there's always, the girl can be straight up retarded, and then you got some idiot pussy up guy You just say, man, I want to smash that. They're just hoping to get some, to get it. You don't see women doing that because they got all the say-so. They got all the pickings. They got all the choice. The majority of the choice in Western society, mostly. So it's ridiculous. It really irritates me. It does. And I'll say this. Just because you've been in 1,000 relationships, and if you're a woman you're a female, doesn't matter if you're a low-life piece of shit, and you have sex to over 5,000 guys, you have over 1,000 dicks in that stinky hole of yours, did every sick, nasty thing in the book. That does not mean you know shit, okay? Just because you've been in these relationships doesn't mean you know shit, because then you have a divorce, and then you have a nasty fallout, then you have drama, then you have violence. So obviously, if you were so good, you were not having these fucking problems. Maybe the TFL person had somebody, had the same opportunity, and wasn't denied that based on some Hitler eugenic, I know that's annoying, death standard, the list of death, then I would probably have somebody in my life. And a lot of other guys and girls would have somebody in their lives that they weren't stereotyped out. That's why this exists. This is why this exists. I mean, come on, man. Obviously, it don't take 1,000 relationships for you to get it. I mean, you bitches and you dumbass males don't get it. You still don't get it. You're still clueless. You've been in 1,000 relationships and you've been clueless, and you still don't get it because you just too far gone. That means you don't know what the fuck you were doing. It only takes 3 tries. On average, to tell you the truth, actually takes 1 good one and 2 to 4 good tries. 4 is like, I'm letting you slide on 4. Because you should learn by now, but most of you haven't. Because you've been dumbed down, you've been brain raped by bullshit. I mean, you've been after relationship, and especially women, and they still don't get it. They still keep doing the same thing over and over again. It's like, they're like that hamster on that wheel they're like that fish just swimming in the tank, just going around and around and around. And you still don't know what you're doing. But then when someone points it out, see, it just takes just basic common sense, morals, integrity, and principle, and what matters to you, what's important, and it's about treating people the way you want to be treated. It's just common sense. About having values, principles, morals, and integrity. Honesty, dependability, and sincerity. The stuff that you find boring. The stuff that's not sexy because there's no drama in that. Since when is drama fun? Since when is having stability, like y'all talk about, being grounded, being focused, being relaxed, cool and calm, and the waves are just relaxed? Why do I have to be in the fucking tidal wave for it to have fun? I can go surfing in the ocean, man, and the waves don't have to be like a tsunami. It doesn't have to be like a wild tidal wave for me to surf. You understand what I'm saying? But nevertheless, you don't hear me though. It's like, you gotta have drama and excitement when life is, and you have to have a fucking challenge when life is challenging enough. Why would you need a challenge? The challenge is to keep your sanity. The challenge is to do well and succeed. Why do you need an extra challenge? I don't understand that, women. That's because everything's too easy for y'all. It's you on your fucking pedestal, while the guys are pressed down the sewer. That's why you don't appreciate anything. Because you're not humble. You don't have nothing in perspective. You got stuff to expect stuff. Expect to give a handout. You were never rewarded on merits. I mean, you were never rewarded for for just being good and just being and providing effort and that passion, and that dedication. You never had that. It's all about taking time to get to know somebody and respecting somebody for who they are, and loving them and liking them and loving them for who they are, and respecting them for who they are. That's what a relationship is, and being honest from the get-go. Understanding where y'all stand, what you're about, who you are. This is what you believe in. This is what I stand for. This is what I desire in life. This is what's important. This is what I will put up with, and this is what I will not put up with. And treating people the way you want to be treated. And if you can live up to your own standard, then nobody should have a problem living up to yours. And that's my video. I'm out. Peace. Get the fuck out of here. You have to have 1,000 relationships going from person to person to person. That means you don't know what the fuck you're doing. That means you don't know what love is. That means you're a slut and you're a whore. And stop trying to make it acceptable. It is wrong. And it's sickening. And that's it. I'm out. Peace.